See, the biggest change, and like you rightly articulated, from the client's perspective, the employee perspective, there are a lot of pieces that have to come together, right? See, the pace of change in the last 12 to 14 months, right, especially since the March era in India, right? Globally, it may have started January, February, but that just exceeds the pace of change in the last few years, right? Now, work from anywhere, which is replacing the traditional ways of working, right? So you alluded to the hybrid work models. That throws up its own challenges, because the industry, any industry, faces attrition. So you have a constant need of training, coaching, obviously management supervision. Again, with the operations dispersed across various nodes, now there is a far greater challenge for training and coaching and supervision, trying to align the right tools to be able to meet the customer experience that we desire, right? So there are two three pieces that need to kind of intersect, right? So in the work from anywhere scenario, and this is the centricity, and you alluded to the privacy aspect as well, that some of these tools are perceived to be hinging on privacy. So there is a privacy enhancing computation that has to be kept in mind. So the employee engagement, whether the proctoring bit that you were talking about, the facial recognition, obviously client data is something that we have to be looking at, right? So in India it's Aadhaar, other places it's the social security numbers that need to be protected. um, you know there is obviously the aspect of internet of behaviors that we were talking about. How do you use this data from a people perspective to manage the workload itself, right? You were alluding to login, logout times, etc., and productive times, and there was a point in chat that it's a sad trend that the login logout hours have increased. But the point is that how do you ensure that there is consistent client SLA delivery or the client experience, right? So we come from a service industry, and typically on the ITES industry, that is a bigger challenge in work from anywhere, right? I can't have people visiting somebody's house right in the morning to understand whether people have logged in, right? You can't be calling people and sending messages, hey, have you logged in? So that is a starting point. Two, if they had an issue in the ODC environment or the offshore development center environment, they could raise their hand and a resolution expert or an SME or their manager would come and help them resolve that query. That takes a bit of a beating. The collaboration takes a bit of a beating. How do you ensure that the delivery teams are actually improving the efficiency, right? So there is a bit of latency. All the tools are not geared up for work from home environment, right? How do you deliver that best performance and with the training and competency that the client service demands? So there is that people element. Obviously there is the location independence. Now people in Hyderabad, if they belong to the north, could be working in the north or wherever their houses are and in their comfort zones. So that's the anywhere operations, and that saves people the travel time, that saves companies obviously some real estate costs, etc. But the real challenge is the capability to be able to deliver real time operational analytics, right? That is not just the engagement metrics from a people perspective, that is also the process capability as well. So we are also investing in tools that give us that process mining capability, right, to understand the variation both at the individual level, also at the process level. So I think, Harjeev, there are, and then the third element is obviously on the resilient delivery, which is backed with lot of investments in the tools. So hyper automation, which is obviously enabling us to drive the point solutions for me to be able to, as a employee, to be able to deliver, you know, faster, right? So point solutions in terms of robotics, etc., right? Inexpensive ones that we used to have macros earlier. Now we can develop bots that I can just plug and play, and that helps me deliver faster. But the intelligence has to come through with this work from anywhere model, and the goal is that the overall experience, well, all these 3 points, the people centricity, the resilient delivery, and the location independence, these three have to intersect both from a technology perspective and the people perspective to for our customers and our end users, right? Both, right? So that's the variability that you're dealing with. And that's the trend, right? So for us to be able to enhance something, first you need to have a benchmark or a baseline to start with. That has changed in the pandemic, right? In the last 12 to 14 months.